Hello everyone, and welcome to how to add mods to your Valheim server. Valheim is a great addition to what feels like titans of survival games. There are a number of games out there like this one, but this one has its own unique capabilities and fun additions to what is the typical survival formula. That being said, adding mods can make it even better, so let's cover that today. Where to find Valheim mods? Valheim mods can be found on nexusmods.com. Here is a great place for a lot of different games, but Valheim specifically hosts quite a bit of fantastic mods here, and we're actually going to be going over how to download one of them specifically. Unfortunately, one of the main drawbacks to Nexus mods is that you have to have an account to download the files that you need for the mod. It's not a huge negative, to be honest, but it can be a pain in the butt to have to log in. Install mods on your client. To go through the process of installing mods on your client, you're first going to want to head to Nexus Mods, of course, and look up Valheim in the main search results. You'll get a number of mods that are available, pretty much everything that is available, just on different pages. Today we're going to be installing the Valheim Plus mod, and I'm going to be honest, this is one that I highly recommend you get installed pretty much everywhere, whether it's on your client or your server. It's a quality of life mod that adds quite a bit of, well, quality. When you're ready to install it, hit the Files button. Since we're installing it on the client, that's the one that we're going to download. Right in the third slot, you'll see Valheim Plus Windows Client. For me, I'm using Windows. And then when you're ready to get started with it, you're going to hit the Manual Download button. Once you've logged in, you'll be able to choose between free or premium. I only have the free account, which is no big deal. Hit the Start Download button for free, and then your download will begin. After just a few seconds, you will see that it is fully downloaded onto your computer in your download section in a zip file. You'll want to extract these, whether you're using 7-zip or WinRAR or whatever app you use, and make sure that you do not lose the folder after it has been extracted. Post-extraction, you'll see a brand new folder pop up. Just go ahead and exit out of that real quick. Then take note of where your unzipped file is. From here, you're going to open up your Steam library and right-click on the Valheim game. Select Properties, then Local Files on the left-hand side of the new tab, and then Browse. A folder will pop up, and then you're going to want to open the contents of the file that was unzipped, click and drag all of it over into the new folder that popped up in the Browse section, and then you're going to make sure that it is moved over fully. Once it is, launching the game will look just a little different than it did before. You'll notice that the mod is completely loaded. If you've done this right, you should see the same thing. Install mods on your server. It's a bit of an easier process, in my opinion, to install the mod here. Go ahead and stop the server with the red stop button and double down on the new pop-up. Once the server is fully stopped, you're going to scroll down to the left-hand side and select the Add-ons button. In the new page that pops up, you'll see one glaring thing, Valheim Plus. Click the green install button on the right-hand side of it, and click the install button in the new pop-up. You can change your version if you want, but I recommend using the latest version. Once you're ready to go, like I said, hit the green install button. After just a few moments, the install will take place, and then you're going to head back to the dashboard and start the server once more to ensure the mod has been installed. Now I know it seems repetitive, but you're going to want to stop the server once again and hit the red stop button 2 times. After it's stopped, we're going to take a different path this time. You're going to head to the left and click File Browser. Next, in the new page, you're going to select Valheim, of course. In the new page that pops up from there, you want to select the Weapon X. We're almost there, guys, don't worry. Last one, select Plugins. This is where you'll upload any mods that you want to add into the game. When you hit the green Upload File button at the bottom, a page will pop up and you'll look for the files that you need to install. In this case, you'll look for the .dll file in the plugins folder for whatever mod you have. Click and drag that in, or click the Open button, or double click it. Whichever way you do it will help you install it, and you can head back to the dashboard to, you guessed it, start the server once more. Now that the server has restart for a second time, now you'll have whatever mod you wanted installed. Common issues. Most of the time, it's hard to narrow down the common issue without a crash log, but there are a couple of big ones that we can try to knock out before they even happen. The first is making sure that whatever mod you're installing doesn't need a dependency. For example, BepInEx is already included with Valheim Plus, but if for some reason it didn't show up, well, then you'd have an issue. Same thing goes for the version of the mod. If it's the latest version, it should work. If it's not the latest version, then I recommend you go back to the Nexus Mods page and look for the latest version of the mod if the game has been updated. Conclusion. Well, that covers just about everything you need to know about how to install mods to your server and your client side. There's a lot of fun to be had in vanilla gameplay, don't get me wrong, but adding mods can be a whole new experience. By the way, if you like this tutorial, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell. That way we know this is the type of content you like to see. Until next time.
Huh.